This is Brian Terrian from the Disability Digest. I've got good news for anybody that's interested in maximizing their Medicare benefits. You're about to listen to a conversation that I had with a member, Brian, who is new to Medicare and was able to find a great plan that had all of his doctors in the network, a variety of benefits with it, and even paid him cash back. So there's a lot of success stories out there now with the new plans that are available. So enjoy this message from Brian, and I hope it inspires you to take action and look at what is available for you with the new benefits that are out there so that you can maximize your Medicare. Thanks again. Brian Terrian.
Hi, Brian. How are you?
Hey, I'm doing good.
Well, good to hear.
Yeah. You driving?
I am. I did have a quick chance, though, I actually got on the road a little earlier today and had a chance to swing by the apartment, grab the mail, and look at the Social Security letter that was there in case it had some more information for me. And now I'm back on the road heading down to my primary care for my doctor's appointment.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
I'm on the road.
all right. Now, I, I, I don't expect there was a letter there. Am I correct?
Uh, well, actually, there was a letter there, but all it was the same letter that I could access online, the one that basically said about your monthly benefits and when you were eligible for Part A and Part B, that kind of thing. But
Oh, okay.
unfortunately, nothing like that one letter that you showed where it said, basically, here's how much you're going to get in back pay, and here's probably when we'll pay you, that kind of thing. So I still am kind of in the cold on that one.
So,
Or in the dark.
yeah, in the dark. This is, there's some consistency, but what's happened in your situation, Brian, I haven't seen before. Uh, so,
Wow. Well,
yeah,
that's great to hear.
yeah. So what usually happens is there's a decision letter that comes, which we both received, right?
Right, right.
Then there is the award letter that is mailed, which it's now in your online portal, which is good. So I expect it will show up.
Oh, okay.
But like I looked in the online account um, that we have that manages your entire case file, and it's not in there.
Okay.
So, but anyway, let's just talk about the one that you saw in the online portal there.
Yes.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
it said that you were eligible for disability, and it talked about your Medicare start dates.
Correct. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's a good sign. So that's exactly what it was. That's the right letter. Um, was there anything in there that you were able to see that you had questions about?
No, the only, unfortunately, they said, you were approved as of September 30th, and they backdated the Part A hospital benefit to, I don't know, summertime of 2018, which doesn't make a lot of sense. But and then they also said that they're going to, when I do get my first check, which should be the third Wednesday of November, they're going to end up then taking 2 months out of the 135.50, the standard Medicare charge, even though I obviously couldn't line up any kind of benefits for the month of October. And but they did say they're going to take out 135.50 for October and then 135.50 for November. So I get a little bit smaller check for November, but hopefully by the third Wednesday of the month. I just don't know, like say yet, about the back pay.
Okay, so for the Medicare part, you don't have a Medicare card yet, do you?
I actually got that in the mail as well, so yes, I do.
Okay. All right. So, yeah. So
What I was going to do was probably wait until Wednesday, but on Wednesday go over to the Social Security office here in Long Beach
Mm-hmm.
and sit down with somebody with my different letters and find out what I can about when do I get the back pay and, you know, that type of thing. So
Right.
what,
Okay.
what's the amount? So,
Okay. All right.
because I don't even know if they've showed you guys what that amount would be or, you know, what anything
No.
else that I might not know at this point. So,
No. And what was interesting is that they already paid us, and
yeah.
usually we don't get paid until after you do.
Oh,
Uh,
wow. Okay.
so I mean, it's really odd. Um,
Okay.
so then for Medicare, we do Medicare work, but we're not in. I mean, and I'd be glad to help you with it. I'm not licensed in
Mhm.
California yet. It will be next year, but I could
Okay.
certainly, because I understand your situation,
Mhm.
I could help you out and, you know, give you a few suggestions as to what may be, uh, you know, good for you for coverage or be a fit to
Sure.
consider anyway.
Right. Right. Well,
Um,
what I actually did was I went online to um, Medicare.gov or .com, whichever one that may be, and I set up my online account there,
yep,
and I pulled in all the plans that were being offered for the rest of 2019 in Southern California,
yep,
and I, you know, me being the anal engineer that I am, I charted everything out, and so
oh good,
out of out of pockets and how much for regular doctor and specialists, and which ones covered my primary care, my neurosurgeon, my pain doctor, stuff like that, so that I
yep,
could make an informed choice. And I did end up going with an Advantage plan, even though I knew that this is probably my only opportunity from the time I'm now until I'm 65 to enroll in a select plan where they can't ask health questions aside from do you have end stage renal failure. Um,
exactly.
but but unfortunately, the plans were going to cost me nearly to over $400 a month, and I did end up finding a plan. It was through Anthem Blue Cross here in Southern California that covered the doctors I wanted it to, had the lowest out-of-pocket payments, had great payments for primary care and specialty, for all the prescriptions I'm currently taking, and went ahead and signed up with Anthem Blue Cross. And so I do have a pending application with them that's supposed to be effective as of November 1st. And because I do have my Medicare card now, I went ahead and uh, canceled my covered California benefits effective November 1st.
Okay, perfect. You've
So I've
done your
kind of
part.
yeah, I've kind of jumped into all that stuff, and even Covered California said, look, if you find out anything by the end of the month, which would be at the time that for some reason there might be a glitch in Anthem's system, then I can just go ahead and pay my monthly bill and continue on with my benefits regardless of what I've already, quote unquote, selected as far as canceling the insurance. So,
Okay, perfect. Good for you.
okay.
Did you see
Yeah.
any plans when you were looking that had Part B buybacks?
You know, not for 2019, but yes for 2020. And not only United Healthcare had one, but Anthem had several, as well as Cigna, that had buybacks of anywhere from around $50 to $80 a month.
Yeah, yeah.
And the
It's
one I selected is supposed to be like $55 a month buyback
okay,
for
good. So that'll
2020.
pay. Yeah, good. So, I mean, frankly, in my opinion, in all the time that I've been doing this, and you and I haven't talked about the healthcare side, but I mean, it is the most
Right.
exciting time for people that are recipients because these plans are getting some really good benefits in them.
Yeah, I
Yeah, well,
agree.
that's great. So you'll save $600 a year on your Part B. That's good.
Correct.
and you have found a plan that has most of your doctors in it, and it's got your
Right.
meds. Cool, cool.
Right,
Yeah.
and I'm actually going to select a dental plan through Anthem Blue Cross that actually covers the doctor or the dentist that I had with Covered California that was originally $37 a month, and
Mm-hmm.
now it's going to end up being like $12.95 a month, and the same dentist is on that plan, which is fantastic. So
Okay, so
it's
you
really
picked up some savings there. Good,
right,
good.
right. And then, unfortunately for me, and I guess what I would say is that I'm amazed at the wealth of plans out there that are Advantage plans that are every bit as good as my PPO plan with Covered California. It's truly
Wow,
has me amazed. So,
wow, that's great. Yeah,
so
that's great.